Back here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM in the city of Jacksonville, we are glad you are with us. The Jacksonville Jaguars capped off the NFL draft this past weekend. 9 draft picks in total, including a 4th-rounder from Virginia Tech in running back Bhayshul Tuten. Let's talk to a man that knows all about Bhayshul Tuten as a player and a person, and that is the head football coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies. Coach Brent Pry joins us here on 1010XL in Jacksonville. Coach, how we doing?
Doing well, man. Really excited for Bhayshul and for your organization. Everybody's going to love some Tuten.
Well, let's talk about Bhayshul Tuten a little bit. Coach, we see the stats. 2,000 yards the last 2 years, 25 touchdowns. We see the speed, a 4.32 40-yard dash. We'll get into all of that, but you know him better than all of us. What kind of player are the Jaguars getting with running back Bhayshul Tuten?
Yeah, first of all, he's got tremendous humility. He's very likable. People in that building are going to really, they're gonna like having Bhayshul Tuten as a teammate. They're going to like him playing for that franchise. He is he's incredibly humble, but at the same time, really a confident young man. Tremendous faith in his abilities and what he can accomplish. He's got all the traits to me. He's tough. He's got balance. He's got speed. He breaks tackles. This second year, he really improved with his pass pro and catching the ball out of the backfield. We're going to miss him. A very valuable part of our football team the last 2 years.
A 4.32 40-yard dash speaks for itself. And the Jaguars coach talked about finding guys that can get into the end zone. Well, Bhayshul Tuten did that for your Virginia Tech Hokies the last couple of years. I believe 25 touchdowns in 23 and 24 combined. The guy knows how to find pay dirt, does he not?
Absolutely. And, I don't know how many, I don't have it in front of me, but you talk about explosive runs that earned touchdowns, where he took something that for a lot of guys is 12, 15 yards and he outruns the secondary to the end zone, or he makes one guy miss and ends up, in the grandstand with the fans. He's electric that way. And we certainly had, with him in our offense, every time he touched the ball, there was the possibility that you had an explosive run coming and even a touchdown.
Brent Pry is the head coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies. He joins us here on 1010XL in Jacksonville talking about new Jaguar running back Bhayshul Tuten. Coach, James Gladstone and Liam Cohen, the new regime here in Jacksonville, have used the term intangibly rich because there have been some problems in the past with certain guys the Jaguars have brought in, and they're trying to find intangibly rich guys to bring into this organization. Talking to people around Bhayshul Tuten, I think he certainly fits that moniker, but you're certainly the person to ask. What kind of intangibles on and off the field are the Jaguars getting with him?
Well, first of all, what the Jags and what Coach Cohen are looking for is exactly how we're trying to build this program here in Blacksburg. The character traits and the intangibles are just as important as the level of talent. And Bhayshul has both. He was a great teammate here. He was very well thought of by players, coaches, and staff. The fan base, there was a great affection there for Tuten. Anybody that got to know him closely, he's quiet. As I mentioned, he's humble, but he's got a lot to him. And as you get to know Bhayshul, you really appreciate the person that he is. And I think they're going to be very pleased in all regards as he embarks on his career in Jacksonville.
Coach, I want to ask you about your program and how the spring has gone in one moment, but as we wrap up about Bhayshul Tuten, I mean, you look at what Liam Cohen did last year with the rookie and Bucky Irving, who was a mid-round selection. A lot of comparisons are being made. Can Liam Cohen do that again? And Tuten's going to have some help in the backfield, no question. Travis Etienne is here. Tank Bigsby is here. But do you think Tuten is capable of coming in as a rookie and contributing at the NFL level?
Absolutely. He's a student of the game. He's going to work very hard at it. And as I mentioned, I just think he's a very well-rounded back. He's got tremendous maturity. He's proved to be very durable. He's played through injuries. And he has on the surface, you won't see it, but underneath there's an incredible desire and determination to be special.
You've been a coach in college football for a while now, but still, even to this day, when you see guys like Bhayshul get drafted from your program, Coach, that has to make you feel awesome, correct?
Oh, absolutely. And it's everybody wants to knock on the transfer portal, and it certainly has its issues. But you talk about a young man that was not highly recruited out of high school. He ends up at North Carolina A&T, has a really good career there, has the opportunity to come to a place like Virginia Tech, and be an all-conference caliber player here and chase his dream of, being drafted and playing in the NFL. So, it's there's been a lot of good running backs come through here over the years, and he's certainly going to have his name etched there in there with him.
Final moments with head coach Brent Pry of Virginia Tech football. Coach, let's focus on the Hokies. There's a good Jacksonville following. In fact, I have quite a few buddies that are part of the Virginia Tech fan club here in Jacksonville. They get together and watch the Hokie games on Saturday. How has the spring gone for you guys, and what's your outlook heading into 2025?
Yeah, I feel, we have a team right now that has a very strong voice. We have a deeper roster. Guys that have, that we've recruited into this program have come up with the foundation and the fundamentals that we believe in that are right for Virginia Tech and right for me. And we've recruited well at the high school level and through the transfer portal. So, we certainly have a lot of work to do. We've got a competitive schedule. We open up in Atlanta against a really good South Carolina team. So we'll have our hands full there, but I'm excited about the promise and, what we've done to this point.
Coach, final question. You mentioned the game in Atlanta against South Carolina. That's going to be one of the marquee games to open up the college football season. Not that you and your staff and your players need any added motivation, but knowing you're going to be one of the headliners opening weekend, that's got to be a good thought as you get into summer drills and obviously into fall camp.
Certainly people are excited about that around here. And to be honest, that's why these players come to a place like Virginia Tech, to play in marquee matchups, to play on national TV. So they're excited, but they also know that what we can control right now is the day in front of us. And we got a lot of getting better to do before we take on, a really good South Carolina team that's got a ton of momentum right now.
Bhayshul Tuten, fourth-round running back out of Virginia Tech. He is one of the newest Jaguar running backs. His head coach is Brent Pry. Coach, I know you're busy. Thank you so much for taking time out for us here in Jacksonville. We certainly appreciate it, pal.
Happy to do it. Good luck to you guys and to Bhayshul.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars. For even more coverage of the Big Cats, be sure to subscribe to 1010XL Jaguars.